It's yet another edition of Temidlalo on your Thursday, when you know that we give a fresh opportunity to other sporting codes, where today is a thrilling show. We've got 5 different sporting codes. We cut across from aerobics, boxing, pool, move on to cycling, and round up with some of the activities to take place over the weekend. Otherwise, stay tuned, because I'll have few guests in the studio. I'll also be joined by our in-house analyst, Linda Lamina, at some point. Once again, hello and welcome. Your host, Fabrice Msonera, to take center stage. I'm joined by the chairperson of CAF. When you talk about CAF, when you talk about aerobics, it's one of the, should I say, association or federation that is making center stage in the kingdom of Eswatini. Capital Accurate Fitness, that's what they call them. That's the chairperson in the studio. He's in my company, and you can see the fitness, we can see the outfit. We don't have to ask much. Yes, when we talk about fitness, let's talk about the background, especially you as a fitness trainer. When do you realize that you can actually assist and when you talk about a fitness trainer, what are we talking about? Do you live a sort of a typical lifestyle? I would see other people can fall into and follow what you're doing in terms of taking care of your body.
Okay, meaning way back, let me say 2006, after ngijoinele omunye umsebenzi la ngisebenza khona kahulumende, wakhonzakala ukuthi kujinywa kakhulu, then ngafikela kukuThanza. Then nangikuThanza ke kwabita lokuthi ngihlale nami umtimba wami usendleleni ukuthi noma ngisiphi isimo lesivelako, kukhonzakala ukuthi ngiyakhona ukulethwala noma unalomunye umnakethu noma umyezathu wethu lo salimele ngikhona ngimthwala. So ngase sengiyakuThanza ke, ngase sengicala kuphila lempilo ke yokujima, nekuthi ke lokunye lokungisitile ngawuthini ngibese sengiba nelithando lokuthi uyathi kuze ngikhona kuphila kufuneka nangumnathu laceni kwami nanangizathe wethu ngimside atokhona kuphila anganokuya kakhulu esibhedlela, because lokujima ngathi kusitana kakhulu ukuthi ungavamisi lokuya ngase esibhedlela ugcine lezi mbasha takho tingakhona ukusitendela okunye.
Ngiyafisa ukuthi nami ngiside ngoba ngiyawudzinga lo sitho. Anyway, at some point we'll talk about that. But now you are a member of CAF,
yes.
Capital Accurate Fitness. Nendan as CAF, you're the chairperson. You're member of the executive board. Nendan ga CAF.
Okay, CAF ke organization lengathi inkulu anyana noma lengathi inkulu ibuke ama aerobics, sibuye sithi functional senze sente ama boot camps, senze sente bo spinning, lokunye lesikwendako siyawenda nabo personal training lapho nangabe khona lofuna.
Okay, lesikubukela ko yini the step of
step is lesisibukela nyalo.
Okay,
yes.
Laba nje, can we say what are they working on? Lomunye ngathi ukuthi bayajayiva kanzi mhlawumbe kuyasetshenzwa mbaba.
Laba basebenza umtimba wabo wonke laba. Yes, kusita kupena any fat in your body.
Okay.
Because the time of move, your heart rate yenyuke to, and then isita lokuthi ke ukhona ukushisa nako lokungathingeke emtimbeni ukuthi impilo yakho ibe ngconywana. Yes, mnathi.
Kuthatha isikhathi ngana ukuthi umuntu adapt kule ma moves ngoba ngathi bahambisana nengoma, and kude lo salele move in terms of moves bahamba the same direction, same raising the arm. How does it take? How long does it take for you as a freshman or fresh person to adapt?
Maviki lamabili amathathu. Yakhona ukuthi nangabe unake kakhulu lo instructor, because lokho umqoka afuna ubuke lo instructor ngendlela lenta ngayo letinto.
Okay.
Then ulandzele yena la kula kwendako. Now uqhubeke emalanga nyana lamabili amathathu ulandzela maviki lamathathu ayi so right, so ngakhona uqhubekele etulo ngembili.
As chairperson of CAF, not only are you a local a federation, but now you're branching out of the country.
Yes.
You normally host big events where you have different people attending.
Yes.
You call them spectaculars, and I think you recently hosted the second spectacular.
Yes.
You're preparing for the third spectacular. Before we talk about the third one that is upcoming, I was would say the second one. Was this the second one? What the one was seeing on the screen?
Yeah. This was the second one, but yeah, we at Soweto.
Yeah, in Soweto.
So our founder was teaching there. Yes.
Okay.
So and then bekulandzela lethu ke le second spectacle after this one. So lana bekayokhombisa ukuthi yini la tawa abendela kona estage ku stepisi.
Okay.
Yes.
Kahle niyavakashelana nini beniye Soweto lana. So after Soweto nabo bayethe banivakashela kangwane.
Ya siyavakashelana ukuze utokhona na uphumele ngephandle ukhona uthola lwati ukuthi okay laba ngephandle sebahambe kangaka wena ushoda nganawo lokumele salokuphakamisa uyetulo then na ubuya la ngephandle ufike wena ugcwalise la ushoda khona nangabe kude ngibekisa ukuthi ungembidlanyanyana ufake amandla kakhulu ke wena ukuthi nawo bakucoshe ngemuva because it's a competition like nalo uyafake lokumnanzi nalo uyafake lomnanzi sikuhlanganise kube munye.
You recently hosted the second one. The attendance in terms of local emaswati bebanganani in terms of the attendance and those who came out of the country.
Ngeke ngiqale manje yabona emaswati ayakuthanda ukujima ayakuthanda uzobona ngalendlela ukuthi nawubuka ungazi usemajimi semancane kakhulu emaswati ayafuna ukujima bese sekushoda dona letoni basha nawulokuthi ema sponsors ngawacela nje ama sponsors ukuthi phela sponsorishani ayafuna ukujima emaswati ubona ngalendlela attenda ngawo la events esikhathini lesinengi.
These are some of the CAF members. I can see the t-shirts here.
Ngiyola manje in fact lana besende a mini functional workout ika ERS.
All right.
So bebasimeme khona siyobathi kancane. Yes.
Okay, see some familiar faces including the Tabisomtel. Now let's talk about the upcoming the third one.
Yes.
It's this month end. Yes, there are bigger plans. Before singing, able to see who are the guests, trainees on the day. Yeah, how are the preparations so far?
Ayishima preparation awasesetulu kakhulu. Sekuselela okuncane kakhulu.
Yes.
But nina ngakhala imfengwane nyalo singavele sisebenze asetulu kakhulu. Kuncane kakhulu okusele. Kuncane kakhulu. Sekasetulu nangabekisa nje ngema percent sethi la kubo 85%.
85%. Ikuphi kahle the day, the time, the venue, and so far how is the registration? Nangabe kuyaregister.
Okay, the registration bayaregister abantu kancane. But lokunye lokutawubana lokubangconywana ngilosi batawu register kwakhona le emnyango. So kumalula yona isemavoso icala nga8 ngabo 8 nje siyaqala labo 7 siya register 8 sharp siyaqala siyasebenza siyahamba siyimbili.
Okay.
So siyacela nje ukuthi abantu abasheshe bafike because lele sikuphethe lonyaka kusimanga kuyingazi vele kwakase kwendeke Eswatini kude longeka thokote whether ukhubatekile ukanjani sonzela sinayo yonke indlela ukuthi sitakusebenzisa kanjani noma utawukhona kanjani ukujima kude lovimbelekile umncane umzala ukhehla usalukade yonke nje age siyayimema ukuthi ayisonzele itawubona naye ingazi vele lesinayo lonyaka.
Yes, can we expect maybe international trainees or officials in the third one that is coming?
Yes, we expecting cabanga ukuthi lesitabe sinabo bangephandle basihlanu nabangasiyo sikhombisa emajaha labanye batawuqhamuka eThekwini labanye baqhamuka eNewcastle labanye baqhamuke ngakhona ngala eGauteng batete kutosita nabo batofaka kule ngcayizi vele esitabe sinayo lonyaka. So simeme nje majaha la yadiko lendo nawa lakhaya simeme nje icream yodwana nje kusebenza yona. So ke ungakuluzi ke nawe ngakumema nje mina ukuthi nawe unalo lelithuba ungekho ngasetohweni sonzela utawujabula.
Yes. Baba Mkhona, you're the chairperson. When you say chairperson, I'm happy with the event. Chairperson of CAF, is it CAF in the country because there's CAF outside the country? Just to tell us on overview before we leave, to say how is the executive and have you started maybe ways with Senekurumisana and iSport Council maybe affiliated as an association fully in the kingdom?
Ushayimeni nguye lobukile phasa founder na CEO lobuka ukuthi kwendekani la kule nhlangano yethu. So kuna chairperson kuna founder kuna CEO then bese sesinamabhalane wethu lophinze futhi asebende kuba ngomgcini mavu. So siphumile nangephandle but bonke nalabala ngephandle bangalanga ba-affiliate lakithi.
Okay.
Sports Council siyasonzela kuye kuze nale sport lesisendako sema-aerobics sitawuthatheka serious because uyabona ukuthi noma ngangiphi event ayafakwa ama-aerobics kuyafakwa yonke into, so uyabona lokuthi simqoka sengikuthi nje la khaya ngathi lokuthatha kancane into kanzi ngiyona imqoka and yawusita lama-aerobics lokunye lophindze kusite ngawo nase simeme labangephandle la ngekhathi i-tourism yenyu kuyayedulu liyakhula level yembili. Yes mnene.
All right. Now, Babamkhonde, we're leaving, just rounding up the interview.
Yes.
Uthatha ithuba nje kumema Maswati ukuthi angenele umcutshelwano the third spectacular and also register as CAF members.
Yes. Ngicela Maswati kuwa mema ukuthi akasonzele kuna state spectacular lesitabe esinayo emavuso. Mhla ka 27 April sithi nje Maswati buyani indawo bona ingcayizi vele nibuye indawo bona eMaswati akini asebenta ajimisa lamanye eMaswati abambisene nemaja angale bomakhelwane sithi sonzelani ni register nisenga register nanyalo lokunye kuyavela kulama social media khona ukuthi okay na ufuna ku register wenda kanjani but nangabe uyabona ukuthi hayi angeke ngikhone ku register la but ungafika u register usheshe ufike ngabo 6 sidabe sesikhona simele nini eMaswati siyalimema sonzelani bo sithe sisebenze sijabule singeMaswati likhule level yembili.
They have it. Chairperson of Eswatini CAF Accurate Spectacular. It's one of the biggest events they hold. Chairperson Babamkhonde, thank you very much. 18 years of fitness. That's what he does in terms of ensuring that Eswatini, wherever you are, join different gyms. I've tried at some point. So do join. He will give you the support and the initiative of what you have to do to maintain your body. A short break. In-house Linda Dlamini is coming. We talk about boxing. We have got a team that is taking a part of the Mandela African Cup in Durban. And so far, out of the 11 boxers that we have sent, we're left with 8 because other 3 have been already eliminated. More details with a special guest from Olympics, or rather boxing, through Zoom, while in-house analyst Linda Dlamini is also going to be in the studio after this.
Welcome to the ultimate guide to your weekend entertainment. Get ready to groove with us as we bring you the hottest music videos and exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities. Experience fresh music videos from new releases, underground sensations, and emerging talent. Whether you're hip-hop, amapiano, or Afro, we've got something for everyone.
And if you've missed out on any of the excitement, don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for an electrifying journey through the music scene. Relive the magic and get inspired for your next weekend adventure.
You got me stuck on you. Akusafumi akuvumi ngithule. Busy ngiyatibuta, busy ngiyatiphenya, bonke kwami kuyakhalela.
So tune into This Week at Eswatini for a weekly dose of music, entertainment, and unforgettable experience. Get ready to groove because the weekend starts here.
You got me stuck on you.
Come on, it's a simple song. Sing with me. Say.
You got me stuck on you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahu. Get the beat down on Saturday.
Now, still with you, Eswatini TV, your lovely show that is Temidlalo. We're still talking about local sporting activities. I'm joined by in-house analyst Linda Dlamini. Go, Selengo's.
Balwami, ngiyabonga ukungibukela ehlelweni Temidlalo kungilesine ngikuthoba lokukhulu ngivusile na umbukelo weSwatini TV kungilesine nje siletha tona lonke lihlobo lo Temidlalo Fabrice letendeka lapha ekhaya kakhulu kati letsinza badlali bemaswati labakhuliswe bantu bemaswati.
Now, there's a bigger item, but we'll talk about that before he leaves the studio when you conclude the show. Now, Mas, over the weekend, Saturday, you were part of the bigger, broad team that covered the gender equity, equality, and safeguarding program, forum rather, that was taking place with different bodies under the Olympic movement. I want us to listen first, some of the speakers that were part of the forum. Then you take us through what was happening, what is wanted to achieve by the sport movement. Let's listen to some of the speakers. I think the Minister of Sports was present. We talk about the likes of Olympic movement and everyone, just to get an overview, an insert, just to give you a picture of what was happening in case you missed the event. Take a look at this.
The Eswatini Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association presents the Eswatini Gender Equality Forum, held at Happy Valley Hotel on the 13th of April 2024. Forming part of the forum as invited guest speakers were Anoka's second Vice President, Matlahang Moiloa Ramokoko from Lesotho, and Patience Chikombana from South Africa, who is the Chief Operations Officer of SASCO. Eswatini Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association President Adam Mtetra was also present to promote equity, inclusion, and diversity. The room was filled to capacity as Mr. Adam Mtetra made his welcoming remarks to everyone present at the forum, including the invited guests.
Our esteemed guests from Anoka and Patience, who comes from South Africa, SASCOC in particular.
President of the NOC Eswatini, my brother, dear sister, organizer of the important gender equality events, dear Vice President of Anoka, Madam McLean, dear sister and dear brother, dear colleagues.
When we are going to have our keynote address this morning, that will be delivered by none other than our Anoka representative here.
I'm reminded as I set the protocol that last year again, when we were here, there was a signing of a memorandum of understanding between SASCO and Yoga. And Honorable Minister, I'd like here to mention that it is clear that we are putting that MOU in action.
Patience Chikwambana started
Why
the
don't
presentation
you
with a song
brighten
that
the
everyone joined in on,
corner
brightening the
where
corner
you
where you are.
So the reason I was singing this song of why don't you brighten the corner where you are, brightening it's positive. Brightening it's the energy that we need amongst ourselves as sports people.
Let's start on equality. The board realized that actually we have not met the 30% ratio. And they intentionally made sure that we reached that ratio.
How do we create pipelines for women to grow in the ranks in the national federations? Do we have strategies?
It all has to do with fairness.
Even there, we are all equal. We would also like to establish and implement measures for a safe and secure sports environment.
It wouldn't be an exciting forum without participants engaging panelists with questions.
Nolwazi Ngwenyama from the Checkball Eswatini Federation.
I am running a program for girls, women in Eswatini who are playing football.
And nutrition affects mental health. If your nutrition is bad, it's going to affect your mental health.
Unfortunately, there are only 2 chiropractors in Swaziland, and we are both in private practice.
If you brighten someone's corner, you won't abuse them, you won't harass them. You'll ensure there's equal opportunities.
I really want to appreciate the impact that the statistics have had, I think, across all the presentations.
Proceed with our official closing.
It is my great pleasure to join you here this afternoon on behalf of His Majesty Government to officially close the National Gender Equity Forum.
As a token of appreciation, it was gifts galore for the minister and the invited guests. It wouldn't be a proper event without a group picture for all attendees. What is gender equality? It means that responsibilities and opportunities of individuals will not depend on whether they are male or female, handicapped or able-bodied, young or elderly, white or black, or from rural or urban areas. Women are entitled to live in dignity, safety, and security. Looking forward to another Gender Equality Forum. As Matlohang from Anoka put it, invest in women and girls to accelerate gender equality.
Now, beautiful stuff. That is production that was done in-house by Eswatini TV sports team to just wrapping up what was taking place on Saturday during the gender equality, equity, safeguarding, and all different programs that were discussed. This man right here was part of the program and listened to every speaker during the event. Ngos, kusichazela nje kafishane ukuthi lo msebenzi kahle kahle inhloso yawo nje on Saturday. Buhlose nomsebenzi.
Yeah, Fabrice, yona i-Gender Equality Forum lebe ihlelwe ngiyo inhlangano lengame lemidlalo ama-Olympics lapha even iyoga ifundzisa tinhlangano letingaphasi kwayo lenhlangano lokusho ukuthi inhlangano letingetulu kweletilishumi nesiphohlongo letingaphasi kwalenhlangano tifundzisa ke Fabrice ngekulingana kwetebulili kuto letinhlangano lokusho ukuthi nangabe ungFabrice uyindvodza uya campaigna noma kumele ube ngipresident na ngidawubekisa nga-editor wethu naSiphiwe wakwaDlamini naye equally kumele ukuthi naye abe ngipresident angaba ngipresident so bafundziswa ke ngetindzaba letehlukene letifaka ikhatsi yadona inhlangano lengamela umdlalo wama-Olympics emhlabeni ukuthi sesimephi kahle kahle simave emhlaba ngako kona lokufundziswa kwadebulili kwabuka futhi even nema athletes i-participation lokusho ukuthi ingijimi nebadlali ukuthi setinganani kahle kahle labakhuluma nokhuluma ngegender ukuthi bomake banganani bobabe banganani but ke Fabrice lokumcwa kakhulu lokwaveta sekuvetwa nguphele wakadlamini ukuthi
lo chairperson wa
gender equality ka yoga waveta ukuthi phele nawukhuluma ngegender equality awukhulumi ngabomake kuphela na ungakhuluma ngabomake kuphela nabo babe kwavedwa ke ama-associations lapho khona ngathi i-gender le-dominator ko kukabi akhona nje ama-sports lapho khona kunabomake kuphela khona no ku-executive yes executive
all right
yes baveta ukuthi ku-wrong kudzinga ukuthi nabo babe khona ibalance legend yes ibalance legend but lokumcoka kakhulu Fabrice ukuthi yena phela as a presenter waveta ukuthi cishe bahambile basithatha le statistic ko onke lama association kubuka ukuthi bomake banganani kwendiwa yini futhi ukuthi bomake
ngiyakuva mas I want us to let's just quickly do a test I think eNgqomveni we've got close to 20 sporting association let's say siya cover go daily I think netball is the only association with a president longathi ngumake nangangikhumbula igama
yes Masango Ntombi Masango
any other association with a woman in leadership because now we have volleyball yes kuna SG longubhubu
okay asengubekisele Fabrice imhlangano emidlalo mahashi
okay
yes executive yonke females
okay
yes which is wrong lokwavetwa lapha sekuvetwa nguye akubalance ababe khona bobabe uyabona ngiko ke le bakusho sekukhuluma ke ngebadlali abadlala sport in ball cishe bomake banyendana but hayi kakhulu kukhulunywa nga 30% Fabrice kakhulu ukuthi lokungenani 30% asem achieve but lokwavela futhi kakhulu Fabrice because akusuye yena pheli labeka presenter lapha make matlohang long second vice president
ka Anoka Africa National Olympic Commonwealth Games
waveta kakhulu njoba ngishilo ukuthi from ema Olympics laphelile kuta nyalo sesik 50% i2024 France igatsakale ukuthi bamvu labatawuba ingcenye yawo lama Olympics eminyaka ka2024 kube ngi50-50 lokusho ukuthi 50 ngalabo babe 50 ngalabo maka lapho ibalance ikhona but ke Fabrice akusiko lokho kuphela i-safeguarding liyavedwa ngu-Patience from Saskok eNingizimu Afrika i-safeguarding ukhuluma ngathi Fabrice badlali abaphephe phela basenda sports ukhuluma ngalomncane ukhulume ngababe ukhulume ngamake noma ngiyinvombatana noma wesilisa abaphephe basadlala le sport and kwaveta ke netinvo leti leader to because nema athletes nawo ayalida ukuthi kugcine kube khona iabuse kuma sports ifemale ingamleader umuntu wesilisa ukuthi kube neabuse umuntu wesilisa angayimleader ukuthi wesifazane abe khona dina ngiletinto Fabrice kwavela netindzaba dabo sports psychology kona kule forum ukuthi badlali nasaba participate bayadzinga kulungiswa ngetenkcovu kuneng Fabrice lokwafundwa ngalela la.
Now we just saw an overview master of what was taking place in terms of activities, speakers and the attendance. I want us now to get in deeper master to some of the speeches. Master, what are the do's and the don'ts when you talk about equality, equity and equality? What are we talking about? And these are some of the main speakers during the event, including there's so much well-known faces in the Olympic movement on the African continent, in the region and in the country. I want us also to take a short break first as we wait for these short speeches. Let's take a short break. When we come back, then we'll listen to some of the speeches.
Guys, I said no gifts on my birthday. This is too much. Can you take it back?
Back to single ply.
Lionel, at ShopRite, save Green at Spa. That's lower than low prices.
You mean you got all of this on special?
Get more for even less with Spar. Shop red and save green with millions in savings. Get Pampers Baby Dry Nappies or Nappy Pants Value Pack for only $189.99. 8 kg Bobtail Dog Food plus 300 gram free treats for $179.99. Twin Saver 2-ply Toilet Rolls, 9s, $69.99. 1 kg Spar Daily Spread Tub for $34.99. Or 2 kg Spar IQF Mixed Chicken Portions, only $62.99.
It's more special when it's on special.
And that's why we shop at Spar.
Your Majesty, on this auspicious occasion of your 56th birthday, the Eswatini TV Board of Directors, management and staff wishes to extend its warmest and heartfelt wishes for a day filled with joy, prosperity, and good health. Your leadership and vision is a guiding light for the Kingdom of Eswatini, and this inspires us, your nation, Sive Semaswati, to strive for excellence and unity. As the CEO, I am honored to convey the collective appreciation of our organization, Eswatini TV, for your dedication to welfare and progress of all Emaswati. May this message be a reflection of the respect and admiration we hold for you, Silos Kulu. May the Almighty God continue to bless you with success, happiness, and wisdom in all your endeavors. Lunwelo lolutse ngwenyama. Bayethe unaphakati.
Now, before the break, we're talking about some of the speakers during the recent Gender Forum. Let's listen to some of the main headliners of the event. What did they have to say? And what should we listen to when we talk about gender equality in the sports fraternity?
As has been mentioned already, just over 2 weeks ago, we gathered for the 4th edition of the National Sports Award, where disappointingly and worryingly, there were no outstanding senior sportswomen and outstanding sportswomen with a disability category, as no athletes could qualify for these awards. As a forum like this one, such a fact should be a serious concern to us. We must ask ourselves as sports stakeholders in the room and beyond if we have done enough for people with disability, as well as the Maswati girls and women, to be interested in sports, and then to find opportunities to be sustainably involved in the sport. As we do this introspection, perhaps we will discover that consciously and unconsciously, we have constantly left people with disability, girls and women behind, as we develop sports in our kingdom. I am therefore delighted to see this forum bringing all of us together to strategize and come up with solutions that will address this challenge and ensure that sports development in Eswatini is inclusive and incorporates the best sustainability practices. Ensuring inclusion and the fair representation of women in our work should start with leadership structures and cascade down to the lower positions and levels in sport.
Talking about the advocacy for participation or inclusion of all gender in our activities, is that as an Olympic Committee, we have a constitutional duty to ensure that it happens. And this is testimony to it, that we do have a commission that is responsible for ensuring that we all participate in our events equally. I'm sorry to bore you, but I played football. I was in the administration of football. just as an example, at the Football Association, we deliberately established a women's football association in the country. And we are probably the only country where there is a women's football association. Otherwise, most of the countries, the women's activities in football are run by the main administration. So talking to you today is that I'm addressing you as somebody that has repented. I know the importance of us participating in our events equally.
Allow me to commend the yoga board and staff for the giant strides that they are taking in advancing sport. I wish to further congratulate yoga and its Gender Equality Commission for organizing such a great event. As the President said, maybe a first of its kind. For me, the highlight of this event is putting together a hybrid form. And I know that when I say hybrid, you'll be thinking that there are other members connecting remotely. But what I mean is having a gender equal represented forum. So congratulations on that. And the greatest, you'll agree with me that the greatest lesson that COVID-19 taught us is that we are all in this together. We need to work as a cohesive, unified force to create the change that we want to see. I want to draw your attention to the theme for this year's Women's Day. It is invest in women, accelerate progress. And we wish to bring to our conversation that theme during the forum. The Gender Equality Forum will not only help increase visibility on efforts undertaken to help forge a gender equal sporting environment, but it will also highlight women's achievements in sport, and that is aimed at inspiring more girls to take part in sport.
Learning and to become better in terms of managing safeguarding. So the reason I was singing this song of why don't you brighten the corner where you are, brightening, it's positive. Brightening, it's the energy that we need amongst ourselves as sports people. If you brighten someone's corner, you won't abuse them, you won't harass them. You ensure there's equal opportunities, there's that positive energy. You know, there's people sometimes who say, yes, I don't feel you. Once a person says that to you, run away. Because it means there's no connection. Or ask yourself, what is it that it's not in you for the person to feel you? So must you feel me here? Okay, sure.
Because they would always have boundaries. But then when it comes to this vulnerable person at home, that is the only time where then violence will actually set in. What we've also seen is that it's mostly men that perpetuate violence against women. But I want to mention that there's also violence that is perpetuated towards men. And we'll quickly be going through the different forms of gender-based violence. And in all the different forms, even with physical abuse, we have men that are being beaten by women.
It also improves women's self-esteem and contributes to its development of leadership and strategic thinking skills. So basically, kakhulu for women, it breaks down the misconception that women are weak. I, for one, can be a testimony on that. I do taekwondo, which is a male-dominated sport. Now in the taekwondo, mostly, they confuse it with the karate. So now it's when the taekwondo, you know, all of those things. At the same time, kanjani wena intombatana, you know, ungaga, and things like that. So participating in these sports is what kind of, I can say, catapults women to the forefront to take up space.
Now, beautiful messages coming from all those speakers, from the Minister for Sports up to Kalota Munave, expressing the involvement of women is supposed to be equal. We want a 50-50 percentage participation in sports and administration. Now, moving on, over the weekend, there were the Mula Sports Volleyball men's and women's finals. These men had to spend an evening at the Mafuso Sports Center covering the event. Master, you were there. I mean, volleyball, when you talk about dominance, it's correctional, it's reps, it's UEDF. Was it the case this past weekend?
Hey, Fabrice ungathi ubalela abathathu. Kodwa kule Mula Sports Series lang 4 kuvela ligama linye. Correctional. Kubo babe nakubo maka. Okay, asiyibisele emuva ke Fabrice. Eminyakeni lophelile iMula Sports Betting yasekela inhlangano lengame lomdlalo volleyball lapha ekhaya ngamali ngetulu ku120 ngetulu ku100,000 emalangeni. Yathi ke iVolleyball Association kungcono ke le mali ihlukanise ngetigaba. Idlalelwe bomake, idlalelwe bobabe, idlalelwe baka B division. So le mali beyihlukaniswa ngeSeries 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series 4. Le midlalo elichungechunge. Yabona. So ke ku Series 1 Fabrice mayidlalo lemidlalo ngoba yaqala eminyakeni lophelile. Yaqala eminyakeni lophelile bomake yawina correctional. Kubobabe yawina correctional. Wabuya Series 2 bawina correctional bobabe, bawina correctional bomake. Series 3 lolo bodlalwa ngenyanga lephelile. Nakhona bobabe bawina correctional bawina kubomake. Kodwa ke Fabrice kule series ES4 lesibonako lebe yendeka ngempelasombvo lephelile emavuso kwehlukile Fabrice ngiyathi lokuthi umuntu nakade abuka lapha khashana abuka lama winners uyabuka ukuthi okay correctional iya dominate cishe kusukela iqala lo series 1 ngilanzelele iperformance ya every team ngale nje kubomake Scorpions cishe ba improve kakhulu bayilesa i-competition but towards the end of yona series S4 bomake be-reps nabo babe sebabuya futhi ba improve ngala kubobabe ke Fabrice ngithi angikusho lokuthi reps ite because kuma finals bese sekuya i-reps ne correctional kule game le wonke mumvu bomuva last stage because ema semifinals adlalwa emini cishe wonke mumvu bekabukela kubomake nakubobabe so kuthi tenakiwa kumancama wonke mumvu bomuva lokuthi anayo i-hope kuthi ngenteka i-reps i-surprise correctional guess what nakufika kuma finals sethe kuqala iyayiwina i-correctional sorry iyayiwina i-reps sorry iyayiwina i-reps
looking to be a surprising package
lokufake i-pressure kakhulu ku correctional ukuthi bafune kuvikela i-title yabo because ama fans Fabrice ngicela kushona before ngicethise le final i-volleyball there one sport lengasho ukuthi currently ngaphandle kwebhola dinombolo tebalandzeli noma labete kutobukela lo mdlalo tiyajabulisa kakhulu
so it's football then volleyball
volleyball
matubane
the rest no matubane ang number 8 kulomnyaka ngikhuluma mina ngalomnyaka lo 2023
2024 sekhona bo boxing vele the attendance
i-boxing number 3
yeah Galuva number 4.
I-boxing number 5. Sorry, Galuva number 5. Yes. But ngishiso yini lokhu Fabrice because ema finals aphela sashayile 12 ebusuku. Kodwa lapha lenkundla beyisolo igcwele lapha emavuso. Ungako ngikhuluma ngeloyalty ka volleyball ema fans a loyal. But kasibuye emidlalweni Fabrice ukuthi
what do you think correction is doing other teams are failing to do? I mean, their dominance, not only in the Mula Sports, but the league itself, the V Cup, all those competition. Bendani, master, what are they doing?
Okay, Fabrice, ngifuna ukubeka nako without fear or favor. Futhi ngicela kuvakala kahle. Akhona ama challenges onke lama teams because kunema teams la ngakhona ukuthi badlali bajime kanye kanye base correctional lihola labo lavalwa seliyocetha umnyaka so lolivaliwe labe bajimela khona lekumathaba yes so nyalo bajimela ngaphandle kodwa bathi noma bajimela ngaphandle Fabrice bayatimisela bayati ukuthi lama challenges la khona within le institution kuyenzeka ukuthi ba overcome bajime batimisele bayakwenda lokho and ngala ke reps ngicabanga ukuthi njoba ngishilo ukuthi iperformance yabo improve kakhulu ku series S4 I think angati but nangibuka ngilapha khashana since uyakhumbula ukuthi labeka phethe college the late Masuku Vusi Masuku may his soul rest in peace
yes
the performance yalalamanye ama sports yehlile kudzinga ukuthi bona basemaphoyiseni batibutela ukuthi why lalamanye ema sports
even ka athletics they are no more producing
athletics behlisile
netball
volleyball behlisile netball yes mhlambe babuyele kuligi
ebholeni sebakhona kancane
kwebholeni sebabuya ba improve kancane ngicabanga ukuthi kudzinga ukuthi bahlele phansi batibuka ukuthi ngikuphi la kungakahambi khona because clearly kukhona bamvu labanganenzaba nalama sports at the moment but nangale njengoba ngishilo ukuthi yini kwenta kahle correctional I think the team yona le volleyball ititshelile ukuthi ngaphandle kwalama challenges la khona within the team sitawukhona ukuthi thine sitimisele siwine buka lo singimalini la sebawinile because nawukhuluma ngabo make 12,000 nawukhuluma ngabo babe 12,000 lo show ukuthi the whole team yabo babe nabo make 24,000
talk about an incentive. Now, just know that the same team, volleyball team, the correctional, they were awarded as outstanding team of the year alongside the other, of course, it was the darts team, yes, during the Eswatini National Sports Awards. Now, moving on, pool master, talking about gender pool, there were preparations for women team that is preparing for South African a pool championship, and this is one way with the Kingdom of Eswatini is trying to ensure that it is in Abomage emdlalweni pool liphakame. So Bomage Nyaro over the weekend they were playing against men. Because at least the competition iphakame master bukhone wafika wakanzana in terms of their readiness. This is can they go to Durban on Tuesday next week and come back with a medal?
Ukhuluma ngalizinga Fabrice lemidlalo wepool I think nakhona siyabona ukuthi bomake indlela leti nombolo wokuqala nje indlela leti improve ngayo tiyajabulisa kakhulu angasho ukuthi bona bo president umuntu asibashayele intandla kodwa Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi over the weekend ipool beyidlala i-tournament le tournament le beyidlalwa ama masters idlalwa nama seniors yini ke lama masters Fabrice lama seniors ema masters ngilala bangetulu kwa 40 uyabona lokushothi nje the likes of Botaripo inake bekuthiwa badlala yona ipool bangena ngale kuma masters
okay yeah.
Then lala bangetulu kwa 60 sema senior lawo sadlala ema seniors kodwa Fabrice ngekubuka ukuthi kune ema national championships letako even laseningizimu Afrika iEswatini thole iinvite kuthi ibe incingi yeteam yasempumalanga lokusho ukuthi batawuhamba nale team yasempumalanga baye le South Africa bameme even the female players emidlalo wepool lokusho ukuthi labadlali bema females bebabadlalisa nebadlali bema males bendela ukuthi lelizinga labo litawukhula ke Fabrice kulomdlalo wepool but ke lokumchazile Fabrice bekuthi nasekusele le black ball nemabhola lang2 ifemale nayidlala nemale le female itabe seyigcumisela le bhola lenye bese seyidlala le black seyiyawina indlela leyo ukuthi nabomaka bangasaleli emuva kakhulu kule sport more especially nikubakhuthata basaya kodlala even naseningizimu Afrika kule mbela somvu lesiya kuyo eThekwini.
Now moving on, that's what we want. Wish them all the best because talking about Durban, them going to Durban. Currently there is already a team in Durban. Talking about the Eswatini Boxing Association. As we can see, we're still looking at the pool, the ladies in preparations for Durban on Tuesday. But I was talking about now that we have a team in Durban that is competing in a boxing competition that is called the Mandela African Boxing Cup. We're trying to reach, Mr. DuPoint, Master, one of the executive member of the association through Zoom. Mr. DuPoint, can you be able to join you online? All right, the technical, issues are being worked on. Master, sahambisa 11 boxers, abashayeli besibhakela 11, 8 a male and 3 females. Nakuqala le competition on Monday, kube ukuthi iphele ngemgcibelo kuleli week. So it's all along 6 days. And so far lembiko lesithola ukuthi kusangena lelangeni lanamuhla on Thursday we're only left with 8. Kusho ukuthi labanye bang 3 sebavele baphuma in terms of the competition. But now ibuka le Mandela Cup, Master, ngathi seyinkulu la Africa in terms of the attendance. 41 countries are taking part.
Fabrice, na ukhuluma ngayo i-Nelson Mandela African Championships. Ukhuluma kube kuthiwa bengibekisa ebholeni bengidabekisa nge-AFCON. I-AFCON imidlalo wesibhakela le. Cishe onke lamave lang 41 ladlala imidlalo wesibhakela. Akhona eningizimu Afrika ayodlala wona. Live leSwatini ngilihambisile i-team leyomelela live khona le eningizimu Afrika njoba usho ukuthi badlali labalishumi namunye labayomelela live le labasiphohlongo besilisa bese kuthi labathathu besifazane. I think namuhla bekudlala bechubeka wona ema preliminary stages lapho sibona khona ukuthi lababili bomake besifazane cishe sebaphumile namunye wesilisa sophumile. Kodwa nje Fabrice, I think le exposure, because now ibuka le age group yalabadlali labahambile cishe uyabona ukuthi khanjiswe more especially ngala kulabesifazane uyabona ukuthi kuhambe i-team lengasho ukuthi iseyincane ngilele sekufunako ke lokho Fabrice ukuthi nakunama tournaments la kanje bahambe phela bayothola le exposure emidlalweni lemkhulu kude sikhuluma nga 2028 ema Olympics la taba 7 la semelika siyadinga ukuthi
one of the youngest in the tournament taking place, and this is what
very aggressive, very aggressive Fabrice. Ngicabanga nje ukuthi njoba ngisho ukuthi yona ipa lapha eSwatini
is part of the competition.
Yeah, kuhle kakhulu Fabrice laba kwentako and becishe ke batholile ema sponsors la bagcoksile la khonile ukuthi bahambe bayele didi banyendanyana nje Fabrice lengasho ukuthi babasekele baqhubeka ke president wabo iWebster uhlala khala kakhulu vele ukuthi bayadzinga ema sponsors kude lo mdlalo utawuchubeka ukhule lapha event because bafuna kubuyisela sibhakela kubantu.
Now talking about the Mandela Cup, Master, I want to do a price breakdown. What really golide
300,000, it's over 300,000.
What for silver
over 100,000.
What for bronze ulapho kubo 80 something imali eningi.
Inengle mali Fabrice inengle mali. Na ukhuluma nga quarter a million ngetulu kwe-quarter a million
just for getting a gold
kuthola i-gold. I think loko man Fabrice nathi silive singathokota kakhulu ukuthi kube khona nje umshayo wesibhakela utawubuya ekhaya nale mali lengaka but nje kukhulu kakhulu kungashintsha impilo yemumva. I think kungamotivate even nebamva bamaswati labanyendi kakhulu ukuthi labadlala umdlalo wesibhakela bachubeke bawudlale babe serious.
Now, thank you very much. Time is against us, Master. I had wished to talk about other different events. There was the launch of the 2024 MTB race by Nedbank and Big M
300,000.
300,000. 300,000. That's what we want, Master.
Sifuna logo. Tinkapane ma sponsors afaka kuma sports.
Mhla 8 June. Ukona ngiyathi at the Big M Parks. Now, just to let you know, the MTN Premier League game is back this weekend. A lot is taking place. Stay close to Eswatini TV because on Monday, we are here to give you an overview of activities under the MTN Premier League. And then on Thursday, we are back with other sporting codes. In the company of our in-house Alinda Dlamini, the entire crew, Eswatini TV Sports, and the entire station, Noma Ganjar. Sihlala kamanas.
Be sure to catch Business Watch every Wednesday between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., where we feature the latest updates on business news, market trends, and exclusive interviews with industry leaders, as well as insights on emerging small and medium enterprises in the commercial sector. Business Watch, your business leader.
Your Majesty, on this auspicious occasion of your 56th birthday, the Eswatini TV Board of Directors, Management and staff wishes to extend its warmest and heartfelt wishes for a day filled with joy, prosperity, and good health. Your leadership and vision is a guiding light for the Kingdom of Eswatini, and this inspires us, your nation, Sive Semaswati, to strive for excellence and unity. As the CEO, I am honored to convey the collective appreciation of our organization, Eswatini TV, for your dedication to welfare and progress of all Emaswati. May this message be a reflection of the respect and admiration we hold for you, Silos Kulu. May the Almighty God continue to bless you with success, happiness, and wisdom in all your endeavors. Lunwelo lo lutse ngwenyama. Bayethe unaphakati.